The views and opinions expressed in this podcast by the host and or the guest do not necessarily reflect the views of the host and or Paranormal Buzz Radio and or its sponsors. Use of any material produced by Paranormal Buzz Radio without express written consent is prohibited. Paranormal Buzz Radio will not be held responsible for you holding your knees, crying, and rocking in a corner in a puddle of your own urine, or being beheaded by a group of children in a cornfield. In fact, if you come across a group of children in a cornfield, we promise to make fun of you as you run away screaming in terror. Listener discretion is advised.
Caution. You are now entering the all-consuming realm of Shay's Paranormal Chat, where the things that are better left unsaid are actually said.
Shut up and sit down.
You're listening to Shay's Paranormal Chat. Paranormal podcasting done Shay's way. Tons of fun.
Dude, seriously?
A bit sarcastic.
Hashtag investigator, not hunter.
But always real.
Hashtag data, not evidence.
Don't get your panties in a twist.
Oh my god, really?
This is real, raw conversation. Ladies and gentlemen, welcome to the show.
Hello, everybody. TGIF as always. I'm so excited. You got me, of course, and Kelly is back, and I am so excited.
Hello.
Hello. Hi.
2 weeks in a row. They're not going to know what to do with me.
Right?
Craziness.
So, I'm really excited tonight. We're gonna answer some questions. We're gonna shoot the shit. We're gonna play some drinking games. So this is.
Oh, you already started. We got to explain the rules because they're behind on drinks.
Oh, that's right. That is a swear. All right. So get your drinks ready because. So, anytime that we swear or say this is my truth or data or evidence, everybody has to drink. Yes, that's a lot of words tonight, guys. That's the kind of week it's been.
We're going to see how much of our listening audience we can take out by the end of the show.
Yeah. Yep. So, we haven't done a drinking game in like a year on this network, so.
Oh, it is a good night for it.
It is. It is. You got me sniffling, you got Kelly sniffling, so, you know.
That's right. Yeah, so I'll apologize up front. Y'all are going to listen to me sniffle throughout the show. I've been fighting a sinus infection for the last week, and there has been the nastiest stuff coming out of my head. You're welcome. So, yeah, sorry about that, but,
hey.
Yeah.
You know?
It's pretty bad when you gross yourself out. No, Darren, unfortunately, we are not sporting any tight snatches this evening.
No, we are not.
I do, however, have a fuzzy navel in the fridge that I could go after.
See?
Yeah, no. We got cranberry with some fun stuff mixed in.
See? There we go. Let's see. So far in chat, we have, of course, Darren the man, Mama Pat, we have Wolf, and we have Kim.
Hello, lovies.
Yes. So, let's see.
Oh, gosh.
So, I don't even know. You stopped drinking soda. We're not drinking soda, so we're good.
Oh, no. No. And y'all need to be playing at home. This is a all hands on deck game. We expect you to be right there with us. All y'all better be drinking with us.
All y'all.
All y'all.
So before a couple things, because once we start drinking, I don't want to forget. So I'm going to start off with the boring stuff, and then we're going to go from there. What's today? Today's Friday.
All day long.
Yes, for a few more hours. Let's see. There's no show Sunday or Monday this week because it's the fifth Sunday, fifth Monday, and that happens only a few times a year. And when that happens, I have the weekend off. So, no show Sunday, no show Monday. There's also no show next Friday. I'll be out of state, so there'll also be no show next Sunday or Monday. So, watch for the updates on Paranormal Bud's Facebook page. But I don't cancel too many shows, and we're going out of state, so I have to do what I have to do.
I'm taking a break. A well-earned break.
Yep.
Well-earned. So can you share what you're off to do?
Yeah, Virginia.
Well, I know this. Do you want to tell them?
Yes, sorry. I was reading the chat. No, I was reading the chat. I am going to Cabin 360 in Virginia with Nicole, my mother, Matt. I'm not sure who else, but so it will be fun.
So I've heard a little bit about that, but honestly, I don't know what it is.
I know it's supposedly haunted by a couple different things going on. It was two siblings were murdered there. I don't know too much either. This is a paid-for trip, and going along. I started looking into it. There's everything I've heard is good. I just can't remember too much about it. So.
Yeah, I'm all about going into places blind, so
Yep.
It's not such a bad thing.
Yes, Darren, and there's no Seeking Paranormal next Thursday. If I were to announce, you guys can't see it, but Kelly's sneezing. She muted.
I managed to mute before I sneezed.
So, yeah. So we have shows Tuesday, Wednesday, and then REP Thursday, and that's it for the week.
Yeah, that darn Wednesday host, though, she's such a slacker. She has no clue what her show's going to be.
I had no idea if you had a show, to be honest.
You really should whip her into shape. Jeez.
I would like to spank her.
She would like you to spank her.
Yeah.
Wait, sorry. We're live on radio. I should probably say. I mean,
when has that ever stopped us?
Never. Like, never, ever.
Yeah.
So what the hell are you been up to?
Thanks for joining us.
It's Jody. Jody. Or JoJo. Same person.
Yeah, I know how it feels to have multiple names, so.
Right?
Yeah.
We'll have to wait till later on. What's that?
What? Huh? What?
We're going to have to wait till later on in the show, and then we're going to have to ask you to tell us what your real name is.
I'm getting better. I practice.
You'll stop practicing, because that takes all the fun out of it.
I know. What have you been up to? Where you been? Tell us all the fun stuff.
Oh, let's see. Where have I been? So Wednesday night, I did a presentation at the Clinton Library, and that went really well. It sold out. They had it didn't sell out because they weren't selling tickets, but they filled all their spots they had for people to come.
Yeah.
So that was super fun, and one of the gals that was there is just a huge supporter, and she took us out for pizza afterwards to this phenomenal pizza place. And a lot of the people that were there were telling me about a new location that I need to check out. So between myself and some other people, we're doing a little bit of research on potential new location in Clinton. Yeah, I know. I'm kind of excited about it. Let's see. The Saturday before that, we were at Melbourne Manor. So Chris Case was hosting his event with Elizabeth Saint and Ashley Godwin and Charlotte Hardin. And then, of course, obviously, Chris and Josh and Johnny and Ron Haskett and a bunch of people were there. Fred was there as an attendee, and Fred and his partner Jake from their team. There was just a bunch of fun people there. So that was a super fun investigation. What else have I been doing? I had my October class at the Granger House on the 14th of October. Did I tell you about that?
I knew it was happening. I haven't heard about it other than what I've read. Which isn't a whole lot.
Yeah. No, I think it went really well. I mean, we just presented and talked to him a little bit about ghosts and spirits. And so Chris Nielsen was there with me, and he was sharing some of the data, drink up folks, that he has gathered over his time of investigating. But then we did a seance in the evening after we got done kind of doing the little presentation. And so we're at the Granger House, which is a haunted Victorian museum. And we know, like, the main spirit that's there, the matriarch of the house, her name is Dora. And I fully expected her to come through and talk, and she did. But then we got this other guy who...
Now, Dora, I have to interrupt. Dora's the one that isn't too fond of women that aren't proper, and if they swear.
Yes, if I said shit or fuck, drink up, folks.
Yep.
I'm totally going to mess with you guys, by the way. Since we're playing this game, I'm going to make sure y'all are drinking, so hope you're at it. Yeah, she gets feisty if I swear. And it's funny because I still do. And so I'm trying to convince her every time I go out there, I need to get like a 10-word handicap. Like, I get to swear 10 times before she gets mad at me, but she's not going for that.
Build up slowly.
Right. So start out asking for like 1 or 2 and see if I can get away with that.
Yeah, exactly. Darren, it doesn't count if you type them in chat, but I will drink. Yes, Jojo, you missed it. We are playing a drinking game. This is Q&A. We're filling everybody in on what we're doing. Hi, Eric. Anytime.
Grab a drink, Eric.
Yeah, it's a drinking game. Anytime we swear or say this is my truth or say data or evidence, you have to drink.
Yep.
We don't have to. We're not like no peer pressure, but we are. So.
A total peer pressure. You'll be cooler. Okay. That is not what we mean. Paranormal Buzz Radio does not support drinking and being out of control. And, yeah.
Where do you think I got the buzz from?
Oh, that was perfect. Wonderful delivery, Shay.
You know? Like, really?
Oh, that's true. Every time we explain what we're doing, they have to drink, like, multiple times. Yeah. Because you're saying all the words, so.
Yes, I know.
So we'll have to, like, every 5 minutes just re-explain what we're doing.
Yeah. And get your questions ready. We're going to start taking questions soon, and we're just going to finish up with where Kelly's been. Because I've been nowhere but on the radio almost 7 days a week, 5 days a week.
Now she's really going to laugh at me because I'm putting chapstick on my nose. I'm so glad that you guys can't see me. What was the Asian kid?
Oh,
yeah,
I should know
was
that.
Data, wasn't it? Was that really his name, though, or is that just what they called him?
It doesn't matter. You said it.
I did.
Yeah.
I believe his name was Data, folks. Data. Good times.
Oh, yeah, we're not making it through this show, man.
Nope.
I think we should do this. You know how we're going to do... That's another thing, guys. We have to come up with a better name for the shows. We're going to try to do this once a month. We've been trying to get back to it. We need a better title than Q&A.
I tried to get her to go with Kelly and Shay's shit show, but she didn't go for it.
I tried T&A, but Matt said no.
You wouldn't even go for boobs, booze, and state lines.
I
Come
know,
on.
lying. I didn't ask him. I'm just
TNA.
he's not even in it, and I'm still making fun of him.
Is the TNA right there next to the come and go?
No comment.
I stopped at this rickety truck stop one time on my way home from somewhere. I think I was on my way home from Malvern. And I had to go potty. So I'm walking back to the potty, and there's this room down the hallway, and it says massage parlor. I'm like, oh my God, you know that's a happy ending place, for sure.
Oh.
Why the hell do you have a massage parlor at a truck stop?
You know, those truckers, they need a back rub once in a while.
I'm sure that's what they're getting rubbed. Yep.
Yep.
Jody, are you asking how I'm feeling? I feel like somebody has pumped the nastiest, greenest, slimiest crap into my head, and it's trying to escape.
Damn it, Slimer, knock it off.
It is. It's kind of like the Slimer. There's ectoplasm coming out of my head. It's disgusting.
That's what it sounds like. I can't see it, so.
This is actually really good. You should have heard me this morning when it was really bad.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I know. I've been sick all week. So.
Yeah, I almost got better Wednesday. I felt a little bit better, and then Thursday I woke up like, oh my God, I'm dying.
There's Matt. I said it, and
Hi,
then
Matt.
I said it, and then I took it back. I was just being funny.
Happy birthday to you.
Oh, yes.
Happy birthday to you.
Isn't that funny that Matt and my sister have the same birthday?
I know. Mom and I were talking about that earlier today.
Yep.
So happy birthday, Matt. Hope you're having a good day.
For the record, Matt's a hell of a lot older than Nicole.
So he's 30, right? Because Nicole's 29.
So, yeah, Nicole's not much older than that, to be honest.
She's a walking, talking green slime production factory hot mess. Yeah, that kind of sums me up, Mom. Pretty much. Yeah, it is ew. I mean, Darren, when you're grossing yourself out in the morning, it's just like, ew. Yeah, I was trying to figure out how to get away from me so I didn't have to hear it, and it didn't work. So,
Yeah.
Oh well. I am highly medicated. That's what you all need to know. I have taken a lot of medicine, and I'm sitting here for you guys. And now I'm going to mix it with a little alcohol, and we're going to have a good old time.
That's right. We might forget to talk about the paranormal, but
There's a paranormal butt?
well, probably.
Why isn't somebody starting that?
Jojo. Slimer, no sliming. So, what's next? See, I am unprepared.
You know, we were just kind of, it's called shooting the shit. This is what we do.
I know.
What do you guys want to know?
Yeah, I'm waiting.
Questions have been burning in your soul that you need to know the answer to. Yeah, Darren, that sounds like a bad idea.
Yeah, I'm not. Yeah, I don't do that. That's.
I've heard rumor you're not supposed to mix the two because it gets a little weird. So.
Yeah.
I don't know.
I'm not sure, but I'd sleep for a year.
That would maybe not be so bad. I could sleep for a year. No, I couldn't.
I was sick Tuesday night and I slept for, I don't know, like 10 hours straight. And Matt's like, holy shit, you must have been dying.
Yeah, that's damn near dead. I mean, good Lord, woman.
I don't sleep that in a week. Like,
for Miss, I sleep 2 hours a night. That's something like that. So, let's see, what do I have coming up? Monday night, we're doing a second round of that class that I was talking about at the Granger house, because the first one's so I'll be back at Granger house on Monday. Well, tomorrow night I'm going to Spook Cave for the final investigation there. Next Friday, well, I guess, I don't know if I'm supposed to say this out loud or not, but if I'm not supposed to, I guess they'll forgive me. So next Friday night, I'm going to be out at Edinburgh Manor with Short Bus Paranormal, Nick and Sue. So That's going to be super fun. I never actually got to investigate with them a ton. I went up to one place in Elkader with them for just a little bit, but I wasn't there very long. So this will be like our full, real investigation. Who do we have to kill to get a paranormal investigation that includes Jason Momoa set up? I have no idea, but if somebody knows the answer, let me know. It will be done.
Yeah.
Oh, yes, it
Mama
will
Pat,
be done.
there's your job. You start. I'm echoing. Sorry. I hope they can't hear that. It might just be me.
I can't hear it. I didn't hear it either. Yes, there's still spots on Monday, Joe.
That's Mama Pat's job. You get him on a show. There you go.
Yep.
Start typing. Hi, Mel.
Hi, Mel. We have our Quad City Psychic and Paranormal Expo coming up in 3 short weeks, something like that. Good God, it's in 3 weeks. Okay, I got stuff to do. Sorry, you're on your own. I gotta go.
Ha!
Oh my gosh.
We have a question too.
Okay. Ew, I see it.
It's more towards you.
Well, you know enough about it to say what your thoughts are.
Oh, Darren.
So what?
Go ahead.
Darren, no, it moved. Stop.
Darren wants to know, what is the difference between astral projection and channeling, and which one is more effective? Well, they're two totally separate things.
Yeah, they're completely different things. So
Astral projections when you leave your body, and you can see outside your body. Channeling is when you channel a spirit and they speak through you. You can elaborate because you know me with my answers.
that pretty much sums it up, though. You know, like she was saying, astral projection is basically, theoretically, when your soul leaves your physical body and you're able to travel without the constraints of your body. Channeling is when a spirit, an intelligent spirit, is basically using your body and your voice to communicate with somebody. So yeah, they are two entirely different things, and that makes it so one isn't any more effective than the other. It really just depends on what it is you're trying to do. I mean, if you're trying to talk to a spirit and you astral project, then oops, you screwed up.
I don't know if that's a good idea. You can't let a spirit enter you and then you leave, because
that would be there's movies like that.
Horror movie. I was just gonna say that's like a horror movie in the making.
Right. So we have a bunch of new people that have been into chat just recently, so we need to fill them in on what we're doing. Get your drinks ready, folks.
Hello, Cam.
So tonight, Shay's Paranormal Chat, also known as Shay's Shit Show, we are playing a game, and that game is anytime that Shay or I swear, you have to take a drink. Anytime that one of us says, right? Who the fuck came up with that idea? Goddamn people, I swear. Anytime one of us says data or evidence, you need to take a drink. There's 2. I'm just keeping count for you guys. And
that's 4. We swore.
Oh, we did. You guys are gonna have to get more. We'll somewhere through the course of this, we'll take a 2-minute potty break, and everybody can refill too. And I forgot something.
Data or evidence. If we say those words, you have to drink.
I think I said that one, didn't I? I don't know.
See, she's already started.
My brain is fried. It's not my fault. So yeah, if you don't have a drink in hand, folks, we highly encourage you to play along at home.
Yeah. I like I said, I think it's been a year since we've actually done this. So.
Oh, this is my truth. Yes, that's the other one. Thanks, Mama Pat.
Oh, yeah.
Anytime Shay or I say that this is my truth, you have to drink on that as well. So, we're getting in trouble from the mamas.
Oh no, Mama helped me come up with the plan.
Oh, I like your mama. Our mamas would get along, I'm pretty sure.
Oh, they would.
Yeah.
And they would both give us those looks when need be. The look.
Mama Pat, we were discussing the look the other day. Because we were talking about we had to get together and go out again sometime.
Hey, Mom.
No, we were talking. We were talking about crushes.
Yeah, and I said, Mama Pat's working her way up the list. She's next on my crush. She's going to be my next crush. And she said, I can see you hitting on my, or, no, what did you say? There's no better person to hit on than my mom. And I
Something
said,
like that, yeah.
Next time we're out drinking in person, I'm going to hit on her. And I said, but I can already see the face and the shaking of the head with that little smirk, like she's trying not to show approval, but she can't help but do that little smirk. Like,
yep. She loves us anyways, but we batshit crazy.
Oh, yeah. That defines me right there. Right there. Wolf asked a question. I'm trying to find it before I lose it.
All right, let me scroll back.
Did he delete it?
Wolf, don't do that to us.
It was something like, do you find it... That's okay, Fred. We won't be mad.
No, we understand, honey.
I'll drink for you, Fred.
I gotcha. Shay and I will split your drinks. We'll be fine.
Yeah. His question was something along the lines of, when you investigate and there's a lot of people there, do you find it hard?
Oh, God, yeah.
It was a longer question, but I can't remember it. I can't find it.
I mean, the more people that you have in a location, the more contamination that you're going to get. And so it makes it tough when there's a lot of people there.
Yeah, I agree.
And I think the experience of the people who are there make a difference, too. Because, I mean, you can go out into a location with 10 people, and if it's 10 experienced investigators, they're going to work together to not interfere. But if you've got people who are new to it, they don't know to be quiet. Or sometimes if you're like in group stuff, you get the people who they just don't give a rat's ass if you're trying to investigate. They're going to be off doing their thing and making noise and being disruptive. But, you know.
I agree. I like smaller. I don't mind events once in a while and stuff like that, but I don't consider them like full investigations. They're more fun, Well,
and events are fine if it's broken up well. You know what I mean? Because I host events, but I try to make sure that the groups that go off aren't so big that you can't get anything accomplished.
Yeah, there's a difference. Yeah, I haven't been to too many events, so it's hard for me to compare. But, you know, there's some events where you have 20, 30 people. From what I've seen, I try to keep... we'll get back to Mama Pat's in a second here. Jojo? Okay. Yeah. Peach schnapps does not go good with cherry Pepsi. Nope.
Peach schnapps.
I think I think it was a typo.
Schnapps. Peach schnapps goes well with almost anything. That can't
Ew.
Right. But what is cherry Pepsi? I want some cherry Pepsi. Joe, how much have you had to drink, Jody?
Well, we're doing it to him. We can't make fun of them for the typos.
Yes, we can. Who made that rule? All right, so Darren.
There it is. I was looking for it. Thank you.
What is the one object in the world that you never want to be haunted? We discussed this last Friday. Seriously, nobody has come up with the answer that my brain went to?
Me too. But I'm not gonna. Yeah.
Shay, are you telling me you're shy? You are so not shy.
No, I just can't. I don't know.
I don't want my vagina to be haunted.
Yeah.
That would be bad.
Your what?
My vagina.
That's what that's it. Your
the other word.
See,
although it would make them think it would be cruder.
Jojo, that's what That's what I was thinking too. See, every time. Oh, that was my cat jumping. I heard a loud bang.
Is that what that was?
Yep, that's. But
yeah, I'm surprised nobody else has said that yet, but I'm going to say it because.
Yeah, as my daughter would say, no box.
My no square. Stop.
That's actually how it started. She called it no square.
Don't touch me there. This is my no square.
And somehow I remembered it as, but she was little, like. And I remembered it, and so now that's what it is. All right, let's see. One object is haunted.
Oh my gosh. Yeah, there's a whole dance and everything that goes to that.
I've
True
never
story.
heard that.
Really? Oh my gosh. Okay, so anybody who has not seen the No Square dance and song, go look it up on YouTube when we're done.
Oh, I'm gonna.
Yeah.
Now I'm gonna send it to Caitlin.
There's a whole song. Yep. I did not know this, but a coworker of mine was telling me about it. So he's standing in the hallway at work between a couple of our cubicles, and he's singing and doing the No Square dance as our director walks by. It was hilarious.
I'm laughing at Darren. I understood what he meant. He deleted it real quick, but I understood.
Oh, well, that takes all the fun out of it.
No, he put it back. There was a typo, so he put it back.
Oh.
One object. I can think of many objects, but for me, I don't want my computer. That's what I'm going with tonight because I have enough damn trouble.
My computer is haunted. I am absolutely sure of this. I'm positive that my computer is haunted.
Yeah.
Yep.
Come on,
Positive.
Darren. Where's the rest of the questions? He's so caught up on the naughty stuff going on. He's the question guy.
Yeah, so Mama Pat and I, we decided that there needs to be an investigation etiquette book
There
written.
should be.
There
Can
should be.
Can I be co-author? Because I'll be like, don't fucking do this. Don't say that. Don't treat him like shit. And then you guys have to go in and make it nicer.
Don't walk in there and act like you own the fucking thing when you had nothing to do with it. You don't show up at an event and say you're going to sell your stuff, and you don't wander around and be disruptive, and you don't walk in and tell the people who are running things how to do things. And there's so many things that you don't do. We could write a book.
We should. I'm telling you. And then we can do a blooper part on my suggestions. Like, you guys' book can be all prim and proper, and then the second part would be, this is what she actually suggested with all the...
Was that proper?
Yeah.
I mean, I reined it in a little bit from what I really wanted to say, but
yeah.
Not a lot. There's not a one of us out there that knows everything. There's not a one of us.
We're human beings. We should know respect and morals and...
But yeah, you have a little bit of common sense and shut your damn trap on occasion. Just stop talking.
Close the mouth, open the ears,
There are most definitely people who would do that, Mama Pat. It gets you shunned.
Darren, how many stages is there in possession now? I'm not positive, but I believe there's 3. There's the attraction, then there's the one where they are, hold on, let me think. I think there's 3 main ones.
Isn't there one where, like, it attracts the demon, and then there's one where the demon's interacting and you know it, and then there's one where
they fully take
demons
over.
Take it over. Yeah.
Yeah,
one of those
the wording's not right, but yeah, those are the 3 main ones.
Sorry. Jody's comment at the top reminded me of something, because they're talking about toys and dolls. I'm not sure why they're talking toys, but I'm going to go to the doll. So I'm at this event last Saturday, and Ron Haskett was there, and he had different things that he was taking around, and he was having the talent sign, and he was having me sign it too for whatever reason. But he walks up to me, and he's cradling this doll in his arm, and he hands me a Sharpie, and I'm like, okay, and with a wicked grin, he pulls her skirt up. Like, what the hell are you doing?
He wanted you to sign her ass?
He wanted me to sign the doll, but he was giving me one of her legs, and I'm like, dude, don't walk up and pull her skirt up. That's just rude. And what exactly am I signing here?
That's funny. That's funny.
Crazy man.
We can hear every time you take a drink because you're ice.
Can you? It's a fun sound, isn't it?
It is, yeah. I was a bartender, so I'll have to look more into
it's
that.
It's my adult glass. I have a few adult glasses in my house.
A few?
Well, I haven't grown up yet. One of these days I'm going to grow up and I will have all real furniture. I was going to say furniture. Dishes.
There you go. I wasn't helping. I was just smiling.
You were. You just sit there and stared at me like a bitch, waiting for me to figure this out on my own. My head's full of snot. Quit making fun of me.
Hey. My head's empty, so I might not be able to help. All right, let's see. Did I miss somebody? Did somebody else come in?
I don't know. Let's scroll back.
We said hi to Fred, though.
We did. We like Fred.
Yes, Fred is awesome.
He was at Malvern. It was nice to get to hang out with him. No, Mom, I didn't start. Well, okay, I took a few drinks before the show started, but I think it's a combination of a lot of allergy medication and antibiotics, and I may have let my inner Mexican come out when I was mixing this drink. Just letting you know.
Well, I am.
Jody.
I know. That's what I was laughing out loud while you were talking.
You are my new spirit animal. I love my sippy cups. They make drinking in bed easier. Oh my god, that is the best thing ever. Oh my god.
All right, I like this question. Darren, question. Psychic mediums and true crime is a good fix, or fit, I think he means, or a disaster waiting to happen? I think both. If you have the right psychic medium, it could be great, but if you have the wrong one, it could be horseshit.
Yeah, I think it depends. I think on, like Shay just said, on who the psychic medium is and why they're doing it, Just like with paranormal investigating, if you're out there for the fame and the fortune, you're doing this for the wrong reason. If you're doing it because you want to help that family, then yeah, absolutely. But you still have to not be full of crap, and it has to be something that you're called to do, because guys, I could decide that that's what I wanted to do. I was going to spend all of my time trying to track down these true crime things, but if that's not what I meant to do, it's not going to work. That's not the way this works. We don't get to decide how our gifts are used. We do what they guide us to do. So, that's my thoughts on it, I guess.
Yeah.
That's my truth.
Great.
A few meds. Yes, a few and meds. That was me. Yeah. So, for anybody who doesn't get my inner Mexican comment, I do not mean any offense to that. I am, in fact, Mexican. But we have this Mexican restaurant in town where they serve the best margaritas. So you can order like a strawberry margarita, for example, and it comes out somewhat tinged pink. It's not very, it's not very strong at all. So,
thank you for joining us.
The drink is very, very strong, but the color is not so much so. So there's a whole lot of tequila in it, like a whole lot of tequila in it. One of them gets you a little tipsy. Two of them can knock you on your ass. So, yeah. Drink, by the way. So it was totally not an offensive thing for me to say that. If I offended anybody, I apologize, but I did embrace my inner Mexican, and I will do it again. You're fine. I will do it again when I go refill my glass here in a little bit. So, Darren, when a psychic channels a spirit, do you think they can solve cold cases? Again, Darren, I think that kind of goes back to the same thing. It's going to depend on if we can connect with the spirits that we need to, if that's the messages that we're supposed to be receiving. And part of that, too, is it doesn't matter what information we're given. If we can't get anybody to listen to us, it's not going to solve anything anyways, you know. We had a case here, and I don't know how many years ago it was, but there were 2 little girls who disappeared. And I tried to stay out of it. I tried to keep myself closed down to it because I didn't want to know. I mean, I had my initial gut feeling, but I didn't want to know. And somebody asked me, just out of the blue with me not expecting it, do you know what happened to those girls? And before I could stop knowing, I instantly knew, you know. But what am I supposed to do? Go into the cops and say, hi, I'm a psychic. They're not going to listen to me. They're, you know, I mean, unfortunately, people in authority in the task force like that, I'm not saying they're all not going to or that they wouldn't believe, but that's tough information to try to follow. So, yeah. Oh my God, Jody, that place is the best. So there's another Mexican place in town. Really, really good food too. But if you order a margarita and you're sitting there drinking, they'll just wander around throughout the night and pour more tequila in your drink. It's amazing. Anyways. Yeah. So, anywho, I don't know. Cold cases and murder cases, stuff like that, they're hard. And I don't know. That's one of those that I personally have just always kind of shied away from. It's just not something that I have a desire to do or that I feel like I'm supposed to be doing. So, unless I am told or feel differently, I'm going to steer away from them for now. So, sorry guys, I'm going to mute for just a second. We're going to have like 5 seconds of silence while I blow my nose. Okay. Pretty sure you guys didn't all want to hear that. All right, so as we go throughout the night, guys, we've got some new people in chat. So just to remind everybody, we are just Shay and I here shooting the shit. We are playing a drinking game, if you guys choose to play along at home. We are we're going to take a drink every time either one of us swears. Take a drink anytime one of us says, that's my truth. Or take a drink anytime we say something about data or evidence. So, since I just talked about all of those, drink up, kiddos. Yeah, Shay and I got a good start going here. We're taking this serious. We made the rules, we have to follow them. You guys are free to ask any questions you guys might have. We'll do our best to answer them. As the show goes on, our answers might get a little more out of control. But yeah. All right, Mr. Darren. During an exorcism, should a psychic be involved, and what are the potential problems that come with it?
I'm back.
I don't know if there's a should be involved factor in that. Could they be involved? I mean, I think they could. I think, again, that's going to be that you want an absolute experienced psychic, because if they don't know what they're doing and they're sensitive to spirit interaction, you wouldn't want something nasty that could affect them then. But I don't think typically, I mean, if you think about what a true exorcism is, it's done by a Catholic church, and Catholics don't necessarily believe in psychic mediums. So kind of a little conundrum there.
Yeah.
Yeah, so I don't know that you'd ever see an exorcism that included a medium. But, you know, minds are opening every day.
Yeah.
Oh, I forgot to mute. Sorry.
That's all right. I'm echoing again.
Oh, I can't hear it.
Hopefully.
Yeah, I don't know.
Hi, Ron. Thanks for joining us. Mallory's back. And that question I'm not answering on purpose, only because I've never been involved in an exorcism, and I'm not a psychic, so I don't think I have a say. And I don't really have an opinion, so.
Well, and for the record, guys, my truth, I've never been involved in an exorcism. It's just what I know. But my thoughts, it's, like I said, it's my truth.
Psychic, so it a little bit more than I could.
Yeah, but I don't technically know. Most of my knowledge of an exorcism comes from movies, and that's probably scary. So.
Have you seen The Exorcism of Emily Rose?
Yes.
I
Yeah.
love that movie, sadly.
Yeah.
I mean, it's loosely based on a true story. Loosely because they updated it, made it in America when it was not in America.
Right.
So.
Yeah. Yeah, I don't know.
It down. Sorry, Darren. I'll turn my volume back up because I was echoing so bad. There we go. Can you hear me now? Can you hear me now?
Can you hear me now?
Can you hear me now?
Mama Pat and I were trying to think the other day because I say it all the time. I'm like, that's not how this works. That's not how any of this works. And I couldn't remember where it came from. And then all of a sudden it reminded us it was a commercial. So, yeah.
Oh, yeah.
It's a Geico commercial, I think.
No, it's the phone one. I think
Was
he
it a
was
phone?
from Sprint originally. No, he's from Verizon. He switched teams, so now I don't know. I'm so
He
confused.
switched teams, huh?
Well, he
That's
was
a whole
on
other
one.
commercial.
He was on one, and he always said, "Can you hear me now?" And now he went on hiatus. I think he had to wait for his contract to run out for a few years. And now he's doing commercials for another phone company. And the first one, he's like, "You might remember me. I used to say, 'Can you hear me now?'" But yeah,
There
it's
was
phone
probably a no-compete rule in his contract
Yeah,
because they
that's
don't
what I
like
meant.
you to go. Yeah. They don't like you to go do something similar
Yep.
shortly after.
Yep. Yeah, him, Joe. I almost said
Yeah.
Jody. Did you see that? I caught myself. I was like,
Yeah. She answers to almost all of it.
Sprint. Yes, thank you. Thought so.
That's not how this works. That's not how any of this works. I say that all the time. It's just... People just get this idea that something's going to work a certain way. It's like, but no! No! I'm going to lose my voice. But that's alright.
People celebrate when I lose my voice. Like, they hold parties. This cat wants attention. Sorry.
I'm surprised mine hasn't been knocking on my door yet. I didn't let her in. Anyways.
This one just keeps jumping up. Alright. Let's see.
I thought that said now he's on vacation. I'm like, who's on vacation? Now he's on Verizon.
Yeah, it's Sprint and Verizon. So, smart commercial.
Yeah, really.
Let's see, what else? Any more question, guys?
Somebody had asked me a really good question this last weekend, and I was going to try to remember it and ask you.
Would you
What your thoughts
guys consider doing a TV show? No. I have I have a face for radio, and I'm not one. And I'm not one for being told what to do. So no, I wouldn't.
Yeah, and that's what I was going to say is, yeah, I mean, absolutely I'll consider doing a TV show. And I mean, obviously I have done some shows.
Stop chewing on the cord, Kat. Sorry.
I'm sorry. I'm sorry. I've done some shows that were video also. But that is absolutely my thing is I won't act. I won't make things up. If something happens, something happens. And if nothing happens, nothing happens. And I mean, I'm pretty adamant about that. I had gone out to Malvern Manor. Josh Hurd had a couple guys that were coming in and were doing some filming. And they wanted to work with a medium, so he suggested me. And so I went in to film with them. And the guy told me, he's like, so there's going to be occasions where I ask you to say the scripted line for me. And I'm like, wait, hang on a second. I'm like, I don't do that, you know? I'm like, if it's real, it's real. He's like, no, all I mean is if you say something and we didn't capture it right or the angle that you wanted, I may ask you to say it again. And I'm like, I'll see how that feels. But even that feels a little weird to me. You know, if you didn't catch it in the moment, you didn't catch it. But at least if it's something that truly happened, then I'm okay repeating that this is what happened, you know?
Yeah.
But yeah, I didn't know this guy from anything, and I just got done driving 4.5 hours to go out there and film with him, and I was getting ready to tell him, sorry, I'm not doing this. So
That's my issue. I can't.
That's my truth, Jody. You're right.
Yes.
I can't do that. I can't make stuff up. I'm not going to pretend that something happened if it didn't, because what does that teach anybody? You know, and I'm not going to blow crap out of proportion. Just because there was a little noise, I'm not going to, oh my God, did you hear that?
Yeah.
You know, or be running my spiritus and every little that comes through is, oh, did you hear they said this? No, they didn't. It was a squeak. Not everything is something. But by all means, you know, what do I know?
Darren wants to know how many different demons are there in the paranormal world. I don't think anybody can answer that.
Well, we know one guy that's got 50 in his house, so.
I'd say check out the episode, but I deleted it.
Yeah. My truth is a little snot green tonight. This is true.
It is. It's okay. You're still beautiful.
I don't know about that. Only she can see this, but look how red my nose is. I've been wiping my nose all day. It's like so red and sore.
That's my face all the time with the lupus, man.
That's why I keep putting chapstick on my nose.
I just thought you had one too many drinks. You were missing your lips.
Just how drunk are you? Well, you see.
Yeah.
I know it's sore. I was doing it at work today too. I don't care. I'm sitting there at my desk and I'm rubbing the chapstick all over my nose. Somebody goes walking by. I know damn well they saw it and they looked away like, I didn't just see that.
Maybe you should try Vaseline.
It is like Vaseline, but it's in a stick. This way I don't have to use my finger to do it.
Yeah, but Vaseline will last longer.
I don't have Vaseline.
Nose chapstick is a good one. Yes, it is, JoJo. All right, guys, come on. Get your final questions out there quick. You guys don't get them out there, we're ending the show. I just want to update the schedule just for my show. Friday, November 1st, there is no show. Friday, November 8th, I have no idea. November 15th, we have Twisted on. We have Lyle, Tanya, and Brandon. November 22nd, we have Mr. Dan Class. And
he'll actually be back on the 22nd?
Yep. And the 29th, there is no show, because
you're playing.
My daughter's home that week for Thanksgiving, so.
Oh, I was thinking that was the week you were leaving. Oh, no, you go next week. Never mind.
Yeah, I'm leaving Thursday night, I think, sometime Thursday.
Yeah.
And I'll be back sometime Monday night, I think. I don't know.
That's super fun.
It's
exciting. Who would you most want to investigate with if you could?
I have no answer.
There's a lot of people that I would like to investigate with. And I guess I'd preface this entire answer by I've been really, really lucky. I mean, I've had the opportunity to investigate with some really cool people. I mean, obviously we've got all of the locals like Josh and Johnny and Ron and everybody, but, you know, I've got to investigate with Charla and Elizabeth and Dan Class and Coyote Chris Sutton. And
yeah, see, that's why I don't have an answer, because I would, any of those people.
Yeah. And Dustin Perry, he's super fun to investigate with.
Yeah.
So, I mean, there's a lot of people that I've been really, really lucky. Grant Wilson is one that I would most definitely like to investigate with. I have a lot of respect for him, and I think it'd be fun to just see him do his thing, him and his wife. There's a ton other. There's
too many. That's why, yeah.
Yeah.
Are you ever going to do a live video from Wolf, like you did before on Halloween? Yeah, we could. We could sometime. I'm just so busy, and my personal life is busy, and everybody already knows I was really sick, and so, like I said, I have a face for radio, so I stick to the radio, but we can do a live stream sometime. We could definitely do that.
I can do that. Yeah.
Jojo has
wants
a good
to know
question.
how and why did we start investigating?
You want to go first? Or you want me to?
So mine was kind of because I had to. I was born with my abilities, and they were just there, and I was sensing things and feeling things, and then we moved into a haunted house, so I had to just try to figure out what was going on and how to deal with it and how to manage everything that I was experiencing. So between that and just kind of a fascination with the paranormal and a supportive mother who had helped me go out and kind of experience the spooky locations, I really liked doing it, and it drew me in. Now the reason that I do it is really to help share the stories of the locations and the spirits that are there. I feel like that's what I'm supposed to be doing right now, is learning who they are, why were they there, what happened to them, what did they want people to know about them. Not just the spirits that are there, but sometimes the locations, Villisca gets such a bad reputation as being this horrible, active, dark, and I'm not saying that there's not things there, but I think people are taking that scar that they're feeling and turning it into something far different. So, but if I can help people find the truth about spirits that are in locations like the Shadow Man at Malvern Manor, that's the reason that I'm doing what I do.
Yeah, that's a good answer. Mine's not as fancy. I've always been interested in the paranormal for as long as I can remember. Always self-taught myself, then I was doing research, etc. And then I started dating a guy, and he was a paranormal investigator. And long story short, I ditched the guy and kept the investigating. So that's how it started.
Awesome. Yeah, if anybody can figure out how to get us Jason Momoa, you guys let us know.
Does anybody even know if he's into the paranormal?
No. He was at a Comic-Con, but
yeah, but
that's because he plays Aquaman.
Yeah, I mean, that's his job.
Yeah. But he's from Iowa. He has to be into it, right?
You would think that but
it's a given. If you live in Iowa, you have to.
It seems
it's a rule.
It's a rule. To be.
We're gonna go with sure.
All right. Did we miss any questions? We're an hour in, so we can end any time if there was no other questions.
I don't know. What do you have coming up besides your 360 investigation? Anything fun and exciting?
No.
Okay.
Take care, Kim. Good luck. Keep me updated.
Mama Pat, do we really care if he's into the paranormal? Does it matter? Let's just get him here and we'll figure it all out later.
Okay. Yeah, that's fine too.
Answer.
I'll have some more stuff coming up, hopefully come winter and stuff, but it's just been so crazy hectic for me.
Yeah. Things are going to slow down a little bit for me, so I actually have a weekend off now, so kind of looking forward to that.
This weekend?
No, not this weekend. It's not till almost December. But
I was going to say, you're sick.
Yeah.
Like, that don't count.
no, this weekend I'm going to go and stand outside in the cold and then go into a dark, cold cave.
Oh, then you should feel better.
Yeah, that'll help. Yep. Can't imagine why I'm sick. But it'll be fun.
Yeah, see?
No, it's just sinuses. It's just sinuses, but
Cold and sinuses always sound worse or feel worse, both,
Yeah.
than what they really are, because you do really feel like...
well, and the funny thing is, I think today I probably sound the worst as I have.
Yeah.
And I
You'll
think it's
sound
probably
worse as it's breaking up, too.
Yeah, and I was gonna say I think it's because it's trying to get all that crappy, nasty shit out of my head. So I sound worse than I feel. I almost feel okay today, other than my nose may fall off and my throat hurts a little bit. Because normally I don't sound like I'm an old lady or that I'm a smoker or something, But
Oh, I thought you were using a special voice just for me.
my sexy Phoebe sick voice for you.
Yeah.
Did you guys watch that episode? Oh my god.
Yeah.
I'm rewatching Friends. I
I've
love
seen
that movie.
every episode at least 15 times. I'm not even lying. It's my favorite
Yeah.
show.
I lost my sexy voice. It goes down like a whole lot of octaves when I'm sick, I've noticed.
Yeah. Well,
I will take my nose stick.
no stick.
My nose stick.
I was thinking that too, Mama Pat. Can you sing Smelly Cat?
Smelly cat, smelly cat. I don't know all the words.
What are they feeding you?
Yeah, something along those lines.
It's not your fault.
Oh, that's the
I
best
know.
one.
That's all I can remember, but that's still too many.
It's
many
not your fault.
Yeah.
That's the best episode. I love that show.
I do too. We're on a break.
No, we're not. There's no such thing. Pivot. Oh my
I was
gosh.
thinking that too.
We did. So some friends and I signed up to do this Friends trivia. And I'm like, this will be fine. We all grew up on Friends. A couple of them really new friends. And we're like, we'll be good. We may not be the best team, but we'll be right up there, right? Oh my God. The questions they were asking were stupid. Like, one of the questions was, in such and such episode, somebody took a bowl off the counter and threw it off of the deck. What color was the bowl? It's like, what? What? Who pays attention to what color the fruit bowl is?
My daughter, with the show she watches, you can say what happens in episode 12 of such and such show, and the fucking kid, drink. The kid can tell you. I'm like, jeez.
How can you do that with that many episodes and that many seasons? That's crazy. Soft kitty, warm kitty, little ball of fur. I love that song. Austin's my little Sheldon. He has so many Sheldon qualities to him. So whenever something's going on at the house, or like if I was sick right now, he'd come and sit beside me and he'd pat me on the back a little. He's like, there, would you like a warm beverage?
Aww.
Go away, Sheldon.
Aww.
What? Friends is going to be a movie?
They've been talking about that for years, and then they said, Matthew Perry wasn't going to be in it, but that was like 4 years ago. If that was even true, it would have been out already, wouldn't it?
Would they use the same people, or would they replace them? Because how do you replace Speedy?
It's like a reunion, and he was the only one that wasn't going to be in it because he was in rehab or something. Oh no, he was in a French play. Sorry, he hasn't been in rehab in a while. I
was going to say, are they all alive still? I mean,
sorry, Mr. Perry. I think he was in France doing a play or something. But you would have thought it would have been out already.
John, like John Black, is the Sheldon of Paranormal. Kind of. When I had him on the show the other day, it was so bad because he'd answer and my brain is just like overboard thinking, and all of a sudden I realized I'm not talking. Oh, I know, I love talking to him, but I was a horrible host because I'd be like, oh wait, this is my show, I should be talking.
I love the way he thinks. I really do.
Yeah. Yeah. He gets you thinking, that's for darn sure.
He does, and I like that.
Yep. What other questions do you guys have for us?
That was it. Unless I missed it. Good night, Mal. Thanks for coming. And she changed her picture.
Is it Courtney Cox that they always gave her such a hard time that her eyeballs were uneven?
I don't know.
Was that her?
I don't know.
I can't remember. There was some actress they always gave her. Oh, no. It was the, was it the 90210 person? I don't remember.
Oh, yeah. I forget. Spielberg. No. What the? Yeah.
No, it wasn't Tori Spelling. It was the dark-haired one. No, it was the dark-haired girl. That's why I was thinking it was... I don't remember. With Jennifer Aniston, oh my god, I'm in love with Jennifer Aniston.
Who wouldn't it be?
That woman is beautiful. Yeah, I might switch teams for her, just saying.
Right?
It is not right that she is that
better. She looks better now than she did then.
Right? And she hasn't aged in like 30 years. How is that possible?
Aveeno.
I don't know.
She uses Aveeno. That's her secret.
What's Aveeno?
Aveeno?
Aveeno? Oh, is that like a commercial? Did I miss something here?
Yeah.
Okay. I don't watch TV.
It's just a lotion. Just a skin lotion.
Yeah, well, that woman sucks. And the thing about it is, I mean, you can see the people who have aged and they've kept themselves looking young with plastic surgery. And I'm not saying that maybe she hasn't had a little here and there, but I don't think she really has done much. She's a stupid, pretty bitch.
Yeah, right?
I love you, Jennifer. If you're listening to this, I didn't really mean that. Don't sue me, please.
It was kind of a compliment, but...
It was kind of... for anybody who doesn't listen to the show, when I call you a bitch, it means I love you.
That's what she tells me every week. But that means I love you.
It does mean I love you.
Yeah, it is Aveeno. I thought so.
Have you ever just met someone who doesn't know their gifts and what they're doing?
Every day.
Yes, every day. I know people who don't know their gifts, and I know people who think they know their gifts and don't know what they're doing.
Yeah. Double-edged sword.
Yeah. And then you get the ones who think they know what they're doing and they don't have a clue. But yeah, I mean, that's part of the reason that I do the classes, JoJo, is, I mean, so many people think maybe they have a little something or they're just curious about it and they come in and I help them find those things and learn how to use them and how to develop them, and that's a lot of the reason that I do that. So, yeah.
I'm all out of questions, Darren says. I'm all out of love, so
what?
We're even.
Darren can't be out of question.
Well, he's saving them for when he's back on our show, I bet. Not back on our show. We have to reschedule him, but I have to wait till you slow down.
Yeah, it'll be better in like December. It definitely slows down. And then it'll ramp back up March, April-ish.
JoJo says no clue what they're doing.
She's mean.
But if that was a true statement, which I don't think it is, that's fine as long as you admit it. Don't say your shit doesn't stink and then, you know.
It's far better to say I don't know what I'm doing even if you have a clue than to say I know exactly what I'm doing, I'm never wrong, and I can prove this stuff and have no clue what you're doing. I hate that. I don't care if it's psychic mediums or paranormal investigators, if they say I can prove. Bullshit. You can't prove any of this. There's no proof. There is no proof. If there was proof, we'd all have it by now. You cannot prove this.
Yeah, I agree.
And I want to call people out on it. This is where someday I'm going to get myself in trouble because I am a bitch. And one of these days I'm just not going to refrain. And I'm going to say, why are you like this?
It does no good, though. it's a waste of your time, waste of your energy, because they're not going to listen, and it's going to just create drama.
Yeah.
So,
Darren, your questions tonight were really good.
yeah.
Besides knowing the techniques, I think you have to be mentally, psychologically, and emotionally prepared to deal with the situations you'll encounter. There's a lot of truth to that. There's a lot of truth to that. 'Cause you get thrown into knowledge you don't want to know, and things that can be ridiculously overwhelming. You know, I mean, not to preach on the shadow man, but the abuse that he was showing me that he went through, that could damage somebody. You know. Not just the person that it happened to, obviously, but just seeing it be done to him, or Velisca watching those murders, that could mess you up, you know.
Yeah.
So yeah, I mean, you have to be prepared, because you don't know what you're going to get.
Very true. Did you hear that?
I hear that.
My dog.
Did you lock her in the other room?
No, she wants me to get up and cover her.
To cover her?
Yeah, you gotta tuck her in when she's ready for bed. Like a kid, you gotta tuck her in.
Oh my God, your dog is spoiled.
Yeah. Well, she's a rescue. She was very abused. So that once I got her, the state took her, and then I got her, and that's what made her feel comfortable. And she felt safe, and then it became a habit. So I don't mind doing it, except when I'm in the middle of a show or dead asleep or something, you know. But it helped. She was very abused. The state took her. I adopted her, but it made her feel safe. She liked it. That's what she wanted. She started it on her own, and then.
That's too funny.
All right, we have another question here.
Oh, you mean so you can't do one investigation and go to one class and go out there and do your own lead investigations and do live readings?
No, there's an actual question, but
I was just a rhetorical question, but I think it was rhetorical, but I wanted to read it out loud anyways.
Yes, very true. I was reading that before you even started.
What is the one device you can't live without in the paranormal?
You can live with any. You can live without any.
I don't think you can live without you and your senses.
Oh, your brain.
You have to use your own senses going into a location for so many reasons. It's not just to experience the things that are there to experience, but use your sense of sight and your sense of feel and your sense of common sense not to trip over things or walk on floors you're going to fall through or watch your goddamn head because there's low-hanging things that you're going to walk into. And yeah.
If I had to pick one device, mine would be my phone. Flashlight, recorder, video, pictures, that would be the one, but...
Yeah. Yep. Yeah. My God. I'm disgusting. Sorry, guys.
No, that's okay. We're going to wrap it up. I'm just making sure we have no more.
I just sit here blowing my nose, wiping my nose, listening to me, and I'm like, you guys, you poor people. I'm so sorry.
I'd rather listen to you blow your nose than my dog barking.
That's because it's not quite as shrill. Why do we need our common sense? Because it's not used nearly enough.
Very true. Kelly and I did, we were together in June. And since we live, 26 hours drive away from each other, that's without stops.
Yeah.
Hopefully this summer.
Yeah.
No promises.
Hopefully this summer Hopefully this summer we'll be able to hook up again and we'll do some investigating. We did Sachs Bridge last June, which was fun. So,
yep.
But I would love to do a full-blown investigation with Shay sometime. So,
yes, that would be awesome.
We will figure that out sometime. At least for a few hours before we get out of control and have to go find the Vigilant Hose Company.
There we go. Yeah. Next time we're going to make the 3 states.
That's right. That's right, because it is only a couple hours. I have figured out now. We can hit 4 states in just over 2 hours.
See, there we go.
I know this now.
See?
Yep.
All right, guys. Thank you for tuning in. I appreciate it. I try to keep my shows to an hour now. I know they go a little bit over. I don't do 2-hour shows anymore. Sorry, I was reading Mama Pat's.
But why would we start earlier? That just means we're going to have more time for shenanigans.
Yes. Yes. I think that's a good idea.
We're going to get in so much trouble.
Yeah.
Oh my gosh.
Do you want to do shout-outs? You want me to? You don't feel good.
Sure. I'm okay. I'm just really, honestly, I don't feel all that bad other than my nose is going to fall off. I'm just really disgusting. So shout out to Kim and Darren, Mama Pat, Miss Shay, the beautiful, lovely Shay. Jojo, also Jody, in case anybody's confused on who the hell I'm talking to. Let's see here. We had Eric in there for a while. We had Mal and Matt and Ron and Freddie and Kim. Did I say Kim already? I don't remember. Mama Dad jumped in to talk about our shenanigans.
Yep.
Her and Mama Pat were teaming up against us. Seemed unfair. I'm scrolling. You see me scrolling.
Fred's in there.
I think I said Fred once.
Wolf. I don't know.
Freddie.
I'm just...
Mr. Wolf, yes. Fred
So
and
you start
Darren.
at the bottom. I start at the top, so I'm no help.
No, you're fine. Yeah, I always start at the bottom. Mama Pat, if I haven't said Mama Pat, I don't know how I could possibly forget her. I think I've got everybody, but if I missed you, I'm sorry. I'll blame the drugs. Or the alcohol.
Said Ron.
Or the combination of them all.
So. Alright,
Yep.
guys, so we will see you in... I will see you in 2 weeks. Kelly supposedly has a show Wednesday.
I'll figure something out.
Wednesday. Hold on.
Are you looking for a date? It's the 30th, because it's the day before Halloween.
You have a show on the 30th?
That would be next Wednesday, wouldn't it?
Oh, okay.
Do you not need one? Do you need me not to?
We can talk after the show.
I was going to say, I don't need to. I don't have anybody scheduled, so.
So stay tuned. Watch Paranormal Buzz on Facebook.
I may or may not have a show next Wednesday.
I thought when you said that earlier, I thought you meant November 6th. I didn't realize you meant November 30th.
Oh, I don't need to. It's all good.
We'll figure it out.
I'm easy breezy lemon squeezy.
No comment.
Booze is vegetarian. Oh, sweet. Means I'm getting my veggies for the day. How many drinks can I have before it's considered a serving? Oh, man.
That's funny.
So I'm pretty sure I'm short of my servings of veggies for the day.
Yeah, I think I'm up too. Jojo said yep.
Yep.
All right, guys. Good night. We'll see you.
Love you guys.
I'll see you on the 8th.
Don't forget to-
have no words.
Don't forget to swing out to the Psychic and Paranormal Expo on November 16th and 17th in Davenport, Iowa, 10 to 6 on Saturday, 10 to 5 on Sunday. We will have psychics, mediums, rocks, gems, crystals, sage, singing bowls, salt lamps, haunted locations, paranormal investigators. We will have Mr. Dan Klass, Coyote Chris Sutton, Mike Ricksecker, also known as Mike Rickersecker, Rickerschnecker, that's it. It's a gypsy thing. Miss Brandy Green from Ghost Hunters International, Raven Rose, Chris Nielsen of Paranormatic, Cambry House, Granger House, lots of people you guys are familiar with. So if you get a chance, stop on out the 16th and 17th of November.
You forgot something. The awesome Kelly McCarville will be there.
Oh, I'll be the mad woman running around, acting like a chicken with her head cut off, not knowing what's going on. That'll be me.
Hey, those chickens with their head cut off run in a better path than I do when I have my head.
If you guys need to know what's going on, stop at the registration desk where Mama Pat is. She's the one in charge.
Yes. Everybody take a picture of Mama Pat as you say hi and post it on Facebook so I can see.
Oh my God, that would be the best. Can we do that?
Yes.
Everybody needs to get a picture with Mama Pat and post it online. That would be the best.
Yep. I think so.
Oh, that's got to happen.
Yep.
All right, we'll promote this every show now.
Yep.
Sweet.
We will.
$5.
How much are the tickets? Oh, she froze. Is it? Hold on. We might have lost Kelly. We lost Kelly. Oh. Quick yes, I thought it was. It's $5 per ticket to get in. That's what I thought it was. I wish people could see where this screen froze. Oh, she's back.
I'm like, you're still moving. You've moved this whole time.
Yeah, no. You were gone. You were frozen like this.
That's the best.
Yeah. So Mama Pat rescued us. I thought it was $5, but I wasn't sure. So
Yep.
all right, guys. Good night. I'm really hanging up this time. So
Love you guys. Have a good night.
thank you for joining us, and thank you for anybody that's listening to the playback. If you enjoyed this, let us know, and we'll do more of it. Good night.
Night.